Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to Trails of Cold Steel 1. So, we left off with us supposed to be going to the Academy Field in order for some unknown reason of Sarah saying, hey, you don't need to come to the field early in the morning at like 8, so yeah, meet up by then. And we're all just kind of like, why? We're gonna be like super late to where we have to go. So let's go ahead and see what it is Sarah wants us to have. Oh, 9 a.m. Alright, I'm also slightly sleep deprived or slightly delusional, whichever one you want to go with. So let's hop in. We'll see how this goes. Head to the Academy Field. Yeah, because that's what we were going to do last time, because I did everything yesterday before stream. And hello, Steven! Wait, what do you mean why? What do you mean about stalking? I'm sitting here slightly sleep deprived. Sharon? Were you in the dormitory when we left? Oh! No, at this point, I shouldn't really be yeah, you shouldn't! Personally, I would have preferred not to ask her to come back. Oh, so apparently Sharon and Sarah... Wow. Sarah and Sharon have a past that is very, very rocky. I was literally grabbing me a drink before I started streaming, so... I was also doing something with stories, so yeah. Oh! Wait, why do we need a guide? Ah, Group B. I thought we were all together. Cooking, cleaning, instantaneous teleportation, what can't she do? Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, I'm probably never gonna have such a good time again. Are you kidding me? Here they come. Ah, yes. Damn, Cat, that's my hand you're trying to tear off. Don't even think about it, Cat. He's looking at the TV screen like he's about ready to pounce on it. That ain't cool, kitty. No. I can't remember. Is this the guys and wings? They're all just flabbergasted, like, Not enough giant guns. It is based off that. Kinda. Yeah. The Academy Field's big enough. Man, you've got to be kidding me. Wait a minute, how do you know how large it is? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a big snug fit. It's barely gonna fit. Woo. Barely. Hiccup. Sure, maybe, kinda. Millie is far too excited.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Of course! The young prince himself.
Prince Olivert!
And Major Vander.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd-pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I'm with you there, Elliot. Kinda. This was my first time playing.
Who might you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that?
I know that voice.
Yep, Viscount, Viscount Arcade, and Thomo! We meet again, my young
The Radiant
friend.
Blade Master?
Father!
So that's Laura's dad? Wait, who's the one now?
Who's the what?
And look, Toval's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
Grand
What are you
reunion.
doing up there? And what's with the hat?
So I was right, his first name is Victor.
So that's what this is about.
That smug look on Milling's face.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Yes.
Wow, what a pretty ship.
Talking.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke.
Principal Van Dyke? You too?
Everyone's coming out to
Could
see
someone
it.
fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What? We'll be riding in style.
You got that right, Crow.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride.
And I'll go ahead and say this. The ship we're riding has a huge, huge impact in Trails of Cold Steel 2. And I think a little bit of Trails of Cold Steel 3 up until the end of Trails of Cold Steel 3.
You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Roer.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Emma.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arsail-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
The Courageous. Love this ship. It served us well in number 2. Hello, Shinigami. How are you today? Well, how are all you all today? I didn't really realize I asked that. How are all y'all? Wow, I really didn't get enough sleep. And that's not even me going turbo mode. Slightly sleep deprived, but I'm good overall. Slightly sleep deprived, but I should be hitting my second win soon. Here's hoping. Here's hoping I hit my second win soon. Fuck you, Blue Blanc. Oh, I don't like that guy. I don't like him in 2 and 3, but he's in 4. Kinda, sorta, not really. Are they talking about the nobles?
My, what a spectacular sight! My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Rean?
Ugh, I can't stand her. So fucking clingy.
Wow! That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
I do love the Emperor. He is actually quite... He's kind of a very reasonable man. And apparently he knows Rean. He knows more about Rean than Rean knows about himself.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Oh!
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment.
Fuck you, Gilia.
But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Oh, he's such a bad guy. I hate him. I mainly hate the cocky, arrogant smugness Gilead always It makes you want to wring his neck. I have a deep-seated hatred for Gilly, if you didn't realize. A very deep-seated hatred. I also have a very deep-seated hatred for another certain blonde-haired character who is related to another.
It's currently 10:02,
like,
and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 arg.
I have reasons to despise Gilead.
We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 arg.
Is there anything Victor Arcade can't do?
Aye, aye, Captain.
The Reinford Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and Epstein Foundation to collaborate. How did they achieve that? Oh. Well, he's your father, why wouldn't he? Goodness. Ooh. I love Elise's reaction to Sharon. Good grief, she memorized all the steps already. Yep. Ooh. Yeah. As for me, I'm here because I'm good at gathering information. Nice. Tact and patience. Well, we know that, Sarah. Yep. Three birds with... Is it the same? Never mind. Uh-huh. Sure. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fancy, and that's how we ended up flying to our destinations aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. But we didn't just sit back and look out the windows, of course. Since we had the captain's permission, we each set about exploring the creation. seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Alrighty. I have 3 characters I need to specifically talk to, which would be Laura, Elisa, and Sharon, Elliot, Crow, and Yusuf. So first... Oh. Ah, there she is. Of course. As far as I know, Victor Arcade has known Rean since Rean was a child. If I remember correctly. You find out more about it, I think it's either in 3 or 4 you find out the truth about Rean's biological parents. Because we know that he was adopted into the Sorcerer house. The place looks a little smaller than I remember it being, though. There you are, sweetheart. Roer used to be a factory town, but it's grown into a hotspot for technology as a result of steel and heavy industry. The population is around 20,000, and since the city is in the Northia province, it's under Marquis Rockner's jurisdiction. The city itself is basically one giant structure, divided into several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even long-term residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Why, I lost count the number of times I've had to pick up Lady Lisa when she lost her way. North of Roer is the Sakshin Iron Mine. I think I might have just butchered that. The iron mine there makes its way into most of the Rhineford Group's products in some form or other. The amount of ore they get from just the one mine is immense. The Empire would be at the right place today without it. It's been vital to the Empire since before the Orban Revolution. And in the center of Roer, you can't miss the Rhineford Group's corporate headquarters. It is also basically my house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anything soon. These two! Ugh! They're such sweethearts. Now, where are Elliot, Crow, and Eustace? They're in the only one place I haven't checked, which is the junction. Seriously, the ship feels a lot smaller than I remember it being. But then again, I could just be used to the ship in number 4. Oh, nope, this is what I remember everything being. This area becomes a shop later on. That's the barracks. That's the supply room. Actually, it might be the other side? Nope, it's not the other side. Hey guys! What you... This is totally of a sledgehammer. Yes. But you know what? We will crush Class 1 into the ground if it's the last thing I do. I don't care. I stick at the Class 1. Crow! Reel in your hormones, please, for the sake of my heart. Alright. Wait, I need to go to the front quick. And I get there by going to the junction. Front back. Is this it? Yes. There you are. Come here.
Ah, at long last, the Courageous is finally taken to the skies of Erebonia. I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I doubt it would have come together without the prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arcade installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request.
Now, it might be just me, but Oliver's voice actor sounds very familiar, and I don't know why.
My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's 2 competing factions. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal.
A third party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
The road will be a difficult one, though.
True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart. Just as when Class 7 was formally established, I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous. And for the brave men and women of your class.
Your Highness.
We live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
Well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study.
Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them.
Oliver sounds so familiar, and I don't know why. I need to look up who his voice actor is after this.
Instructor Sarah? Toval? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcade.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on.
When you think about it, the Bracer Guild was kind of like a third force in Erebonia as well. No ties to the Imperial or Provincial.
At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand, though.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
McLean? Wait, are you talking about...
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine Blade of Wind. The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master. He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright.
Who I believe played a big role in the first Legend of Heroes series, Trails of Sky.
We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
I call bullshit on that because you're still a bracer at heart and you were still doing jobs before you became an instructor.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. We should probably save it for another time. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School.
And if I remember correctly, Sarah was kind of bullied into becoming an instructor.
Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
And this is Toval's first attempt at recruiting Rean to be a bracer.
Me? A bracer? Huh. I never really thought about it before.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
And we all know Sarah would be like, if anyone's training Rean into bracer weights, it's going to be me.
I'll give it some thought.
Because it's Sarah. She's that possessive of her students, in my opinion.
Attention all crew members and passengers. We will soon be entering Roer airspace. Please prepare for landing, and make sure you have all personal effects with you before disembarking.
Sounds like we're almost there. That was a shorter flight than I'd expected. Guess I'd better go round up the others and start getting ready.
Well, what do you expect? You're going at like, what? 3,000 SPH, I think is that just a little under Mach 1? I have no idea. All I know is that you all were going super fucking fast. Look! You're going super fucking fast. It's going much faster than the train, so yeah.
Roer Airport's granted us permission to land.
Commence landing preparations, and keep the engine warm. We'll be taking off again right after our guests have disembarked.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Preparing the Courageous to land.
If I remember correctly, Group B is going to Ortis. Yeah. Planning by committee. They all forgot about it, it seems. If I remember correctly, those of the Courageous attend the school festival, and I think that includes Victor, Tobel, just all the passengers, all the crew of Courageous attend the festival as well. Because I know Oliver's there. I do believe Victor and Tobel attend as well, so yeah. The Courageous touched down at the massive Roer airport, where we parted ways with the members of Group B. With us safely on the ground, it wasted no time taking the skies again, ferrying the others west to Ortis. Roer was a maze in every direction, but Sharon guided us to Reinford's corporate headquarters without missing a step. And why does my phone go off? That's not supposed to happen. I have you on silent for a reason. Roer, the industrial metropolis. Yep. What do you expect, Machias?
Allow me to welcome you to Roer, home of the Reinford Company. I sincerely hope that your field study here will be a fulfilling one.
Sure. All right. there's not really much to do first except going up the escalator. Apparently you can actually get Sharon to be annoyed at your actions. Generator. Right. Trails of Cold Steel's like new to technology and electronics and all that. Well, instead of electronics, it's orbital energy, but still. But let's not waste time and get straight into the corporate HQ. Can I talk? My second wind is not hitting, and I am getting tired. Elise is so loved. Of course, I understand the feeling because I absolutely love Elisa myself. She's so cool. Let's see. Ah. That ding makes me think of a phone, not an elevator. Fine for building 23F, aka the 23rd floor. You could be a little bit warmer in receiving them, Chairman Irina.
So it looks like the Courageous' inaugural flyover in Heimdall and Roer was a success. But don't release an official statement until tomorrow. Yes, that'll be fine. Yes, I'd like you to begin as soon as possible, and keep a careful eye out for any insider trading. Hello, Irina Reinford speaking. Yes, I understand. Fast-track the construction on the special train if you can. No, pay it no mind. I doubt Crossbell-related shares rising is indicative of a larger market trend. but sell them all early next month. Timing is key here.
Wow. She's like a commander issuing orders across multiple fronts. Yeah, it's impressive to see Toa do it, but Mrs. Reinford seems to have it down to a science.
She kinda does.
She's a general on the battlefield of business.
That stare.
Ah, right. We all have other matters we need to attend to, so I'll get right to the point. Here.
What?
Thank you.
They all know Rean is like the unofficial leader of Class 7, Lisa. What are you surprised about? Field study envelope September.
I've cleared my schedule to dine with you this evening, so anything you wish to discuss can wait until then.
Oh!
I'll leave the rest to you, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. When do you expect to return this evening?
I'm planning on 7. Have our guests enjoy a night cruise, if you will.
That sounds splendid. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
That's it? That's all you have to say? I don't care if you ignore me, that's nothing new, but my classmates are here and you're on our board of directors. Would it kill you to show at least a little interest?
Elisa.
Whoa, Elisa, it's okay. You don't need to get worked up for our sake.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention.
Huh?
If you want to return in one piece, I'd suggest you steer clear of the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police.
Oh! Is that a threat?
The same goes for the Marquis's mansion, though I can't imagine what business would take you there. Use common sense, and don't try to overstep your bounds. That'll be all.
Whew. Have a safe trip, Madam Chairman.
Wow, your mom's a real piece of work, Elisa.
The army only wishes it was that efficient.
She certainly has the mettle to head up an international company like this, to say the least.
Savage words from Fee directly at the at the army. Damn.
See? You see why I didn't want to come back now? You can't tell me that gave you a great impression of her.
I think you're being a little hard on her.
She was looking out for our safety, giving us that advice.
Just forget it. Getting all worked up and storming off in a huff is what she wants me to do, and I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
You kinda already did give her some satisfaction by getting angry earlier?
Okay.
We'll be back before sundown, Sharon. I'd like you to have the guest rooms and dinner preparations sorted by then. Oh, and see to our luggage, would you?
As you wish. Have a safe trip, everyone.
Yeah. She's got a point. Yeah. Field study day 1 assigned tasks. Mining a minor metal. I'm looking for a particular rare sort of metal for my research, but I'm afraid I can't get it myself. If you're willing to help, I'll be in the western part of the upper level of the Roer Institute of Technology, Ratu. Can you hear me now? I'd like a hand with an experiment that concerns your Arcus units. I'll be waiting for you inside the Brantford store, and I'll tell you more when I see you. Johan. Spina Byroad monster. A powerful beast has appeared on the Spina Byroad. The North Hill Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. Monster, Rocky Croaker. Location, Spina Byroad. Take the left path outside the city and turn left. Once the monster is eliminated, please report to the soldiers in front of the Marquis Rockman's residence. Study area is defined as a 200 cells radius around Roer. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Ooh. Alright, so there's a few things to do before we officially get started. You... Elisa? So I gotta go to the dining bar. Second floor, south end. Aha! And doing this for the recipe, so... I have to speak to Almina twice. Rean, obviously. Tomato cocktail. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started on cooking that, shall we?
Okay. Better than expected.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh, you're gonna like this.
All right, let's get started. Well, that turned out well.
All right, I'll give it a try. I suppose this'll do.
Oh, that's not what I
Okay,
wanted.
let's give this a try.
Rean.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Give me what I need.
Let's never speak of this again.
There we go. Oh, let me. There we go. Alright, after that, I'll need to go to Baronia's General Goods. I am not walking around the city. Fuck that. I will get lost. Oh. There we go. Got it all. Alright. Kitty strap. Oh. Not what I needed. There we go. Go ahead. Would it be right? Her name is Karen? Oh god. Ooh. how his ATS goes down, but his strength goes up a little bit. Oh, his speed goes down too. Gotta do it. Oh, okay. I'll hold on to the glare wand just in case. As much, but gives her ATS, but this gives her strength. How does her ATS go down? Oh. Oh, that is beautiful for her. And you too, Crow, and C as well. It's not too bad, but that picks it up as well as his defense. I don't like how much his defense goes down. That goes down by 10. That goes down by 2. Movement will go down from 22 to 11. But strength goes up. What's your defense? 871. It's not a big jump with his strength from 852 to 857, but that defense goes up. Oh boy. I'll keep a hold of these. 759 and 861. It's not a big jump with her. She's agility, so... Alrighty. That's about all I can really do there. Alright, anyways, we have officially reached an hour with the stream. My second wind still isn't hitting, and I'm getting really tired. My speech is starting to slur, my head hurts. So we're going to end the stream here for today. I will pick up again on Monday. Hopefully I actually get some sleep by then. But I will pick up back on Monday, where we will officially hit the field studies for Roer, and hopefully, fingers crossed, get through Roer and get like closer to the end, so that next time I stream we get, you know, at the end. Anyways, I want to thank you all for joining the stream today, and I hope to see you all on Monday. So until then, have a good night, everyone.